Breaking this morning, a search for survivors after a major bridge collapse in Baltimore. The shocking video of the boat slamming into a support beam, leading the bridge to fall.
Opening statements begin today in the case against a man accused of murdering a St. Charles County woman. What we could learn in the courtroom.
A new early childhood center is coming to the Parkway School District, and it's getting pushback from parents. Why many are concerned this morning.
More trouble for transportation at St. Louis Public Schools.
Once in a while is understandable, but consistently it affecting our job.
When Missouri Central School Bus is ending its contract and the new search for a transportation provider. Temperatures cool down the next few days, but a nice warm up on the way for Easter weekend. We'll track the temperature profile and when we could see some frost.
With Easter just days away, St. Louis area candy stores are busy with orders. How much more a visit from the bunny may cost families this year?
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
We begin this morning with breaking news as the state of Maryland is in a state of emergency right now as rescuers continue the search for survivors following a bridge collapse in Baltimore.
We know that this is a live look here. We're getting an opportunity to see more as the sun is coming up as well, but you can see what's left of the bridge this morning. A cargo ship crashed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge around 12:30 this morning our time, and it was all caught on camera.
You can see the ship actually slamming into the bridge. Now, minutes ago, we learned that 2 people were rescued. One is now in critical condition. Authorities have also deployed sonar to detect several vehicles that are in that water. Right now, they are searching for at least 7 people. Now, this is a developing story. We've been following it all morning long, and we will continue to follow it on air and online. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. It is March the 26th. I'm Renee Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. We just want to say thanks for joining us. We're going to keep following that breaking news story. Incredible to see that video there. Very shocking. But let's head over to Anthony Slaughter, keeping an eye on our weather for us. Also a little bit cold and rainy.
A little shocking as well.
Yeah.
We went from 67 yesterday. We're going to go to 47 today for the high. So grab a jacket before you head out the door. And if you're leaving right now, we do have a rain shower that's passing right over the St. Louis metro area, and then we will be done with the rain. But let me show you the radar and the surface map. A front has pushed on through, so we are colder as we go through the day, but there is a shower activity that's still moving on through from Bloomsdale, stretching now up into Waterloo and over Cahokia Heights and Sauget. This little shower just moved through St. Louis Metro, so now it's pushing off towards the Illinois side, including you in Alton, Pontoon Beach, and there's that live looking downtown. Yes, wet roads at least for the last couple of minutes. The shower's clear. We're colder today and staying windy. Numbers will be in the 40s through most of the day, so grab a jacket. All right, let's go over to Paul Cook. It is a Tuesday morning, back to work and school. Paul, what are you finding on the roadways?
Well, thank you very much, Anthony. Yeah, we are wet out there. That's what we have. And now we have an accident. This is on 141 going southbound at Manchester. 141 southbound at Manchester. You know right where that is, kind of the Baldwin area. So don't worry about it going north, but it's a sign that it's a little bit slippery out there. So be careful. Some lights out here in Melville. That's at Rippo Road. And then moving northbound here, you've got the construction that we so frequently talk about there at 55 in Loughborough. And remember, Carondelet, that ramp is going to be closed all week, maybe even longer. We'll take a closer look at what's actually happening out there. Well, it's tough to kind of see here. 141 at Manchester, definitely flashing lights. More traffic coming your way in just a few minutes, guys.
Thank you, Paul. With the jury now set, opening statements will begin this morning in the case of a man accused of killing a St. Charles County woman.
Sydney Stallworth is joining us live in Clayton with what we can expect to hear in court today. Sydney.
Well, Michelle, Rennie, in about 3 hours, opening statements will begin in the trial of Joseph DeJoy. He's accused of killing Jackie Mitchell of St. Charles County about a year ago and for holding her body in his Maryland Heights apartment for days. Mitchell went missing back in March of 2023 after leaving her job in Sunset Hills and heading to a nearby bar. The 39-year-old was missing for days before police found her body in DeJoy's bedroom. Prosecutors accuse him of keeping Mitchell's body for several days, wiping down her body in his own car to conceal evidence. In the months after DeJoy's arrest, 2 other women came forward accusing DeJoy of sexual assault. He now faces a total of 11 felony charges, including second-degree murder, kidnapping, assault, and rape. He's currently being held under a $1 million bond. We're told by officials this will remain in place. Opening statements will start at 9 o'clock this morning. Jackie Mitchell's family did speak with 5 on Your Side, letting us know that they plan to be in court today. Our news crews will be there as well. And of course, we'll bring you the very latest developments on air and on our 5 on Your Side app. In Clayton, I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on Your Side.
Thanks so much, Sydney. Also happening today, the man accused of committing Baldwin's first murder in more than a decade is in court for a bond hearing. 45-year-old Zachary Childs is facing first-degree murder charges after police say he broke into his wife's home and shot her earlier this month. The couple was going through a divorce, and just last month, his ex-wife filed an order of protection against Childs, which required him to stay away. His hearing is set for 10 o'clock this morning.
Today, a former Woodson Terrace police officer is expected to be sentenced for a civil rights violation. David Moss says he kicked a man in the head during a 2019 arrest while he was on the ground and complying. Now, before the arrest, Moss and other officers were pursuing a stolen car during an armed robbery in Bridgeton. The former officer now faces up to 10 years in prison.
Happening today, parents in the Parkway School District will learn more about plans for a new early childhood center, but not everybody's on board with where it will be located. Our Mercedes McKay is joining us live from Manchester to explain this pushback. Mercedes.
Good morning, Michelle. We are live right now outside of Parkway Southwest Middle School, which is where this informational meeting will take place tonight. Now, district officials say that this new early childhood center is necessary to accommodate the increasing demand of families here in the area. Take a look at what the center will look like. We have renderings from the district on your screen now. The $32 million facility will have room for more than 300 kids with 13 classrooms, plus inclusive indoor and outdoor learning spaces. Right now, the district wants to build it between Wren Hollow Elementary and Southwest Middle School, and that's where the controversy lies. Not all parents are pleased with the potential location in fear of traffic concerns. School leaders picked this location because of additional green space around the campus, but they do tell us they are conducting their own traffic impact study. Now, Parkway plans to answer all concerned parents' questions at the informational meeting tonight. I have the information on your screen now. So the meeting will start at 6 p.m. here at Southwest Middle School, and the plan is to open the center in the fall of 2026. Now, construction is set to begin for this new early childhood center this summer or this fall. Now, Randy, Michelle, district officials actually did look at other locations for this center, but they had their own reservations about those locations as well. Live in Manchester, Mercedes McKay, 5 on Your Side.
Thank you, Mercedes. This morning, more troubles for the bus company responsible for getting St. Louis public school students to and from school. Missouri Central School Bus has terminated its contract with the district. This comes after allegations of racial discrimination at the bus company. The district says it was given no notice that the company would be making this public announcement. Missouri Central said in a letter, quote, despite good faith efforts by both sides, the parties weren't able to negotiate mutually agreeable terms. Parents are already tired of the uncertainty.
For us, it's just really challenging because we have 2 people in our household who both work. And as much as I have a lightly flexible work schedule, it is asking a lot to ask my supervisors frequently to be able to adjust my schedule in order to be able to leave early from work in order to come and pick up.
The district says the agreement with Missouri Central will only last through summer school, and they are currently working on other temporary solutions just in case there is another disruption.
The Edwardsville School Board gives the green light to a gender-neutral restroom. Take a look here at these renderings. The 5-2 approval vote happened during a meeting last night for the district. The new restroom will be built in the commons area of the Edwardsville High School. The design calls for private, fully enclosed, single-use toilet stalls. The sinks will be located in a common area open to the lobby and the hallway.
Tonight, the University City Flood Task Force will reveal its findings to the study of what could have caused the 2022 flash flooding. Some blame blockage in the River de Pere tunnel for causing water to back up. The meeting will be tonight at 7 o'clock at the University City High School Library.
Yeah, and I know we say it all the time when we get rain, check the gutters, clean your storm drains. That's a good reminder, and I know it kind of goes to the back of your mind, but whenever there's rain in the forecast, just something to check out because you look around and there's a lot of debris and sometimes a lot of litter. The bus stop drying out this morning will be near 50, and we go through the day with breezy winds in place, temperatures cooling down, but there's this one little shower that's popped up on the radar right behind the front, and this is just pushing through St. Louis. In fact, where Mercedes McKay was, Paul and I were talking, the showers last time we saw her, now it's dry. And that's the nature of the rain this morning. It's moving along, so it's already cleared out in St. Louis Metro. But Alton, you still have showers. Edwardsville, Pontoon Beach, down towards Belleville, approaching you there in Smithton. So this rain is moving out, and the rest of the day will feature dry weather. But look at how much rain fell over the last 24 hours, anywhere from Centralia to Belleville, an inch, even at Lambert. And then you go higher amounts west of St. Louis, from Lake St. Louis, Union, Cuba, and even Rolla and Warrenton, over 2 inches of rainfall. So we certainly needed it. We'll check if we have any more rain for the Easter weekend. That's coming up.
Thanks so much, Anthony. Former President Donald Trump now has more time to pay his bond. The Payment and Appeals Court is now ordering.
Outfield troubles for the Cardinals. Who could be out for opening day?
Candy prices this Easter are taking a bite out of your wallet. Why it's costing more for your chocolate bunny.